I've been coming to Dr. Sommers for about 3 years, maybe a little over, and it's been a long journey and a very productive journey, guiding me through treating me for Lyme disease, which he discovered I had. It's been quite a process, and just keeping me healthy so I can live to be 100 years old, and cleansing my body as part of the process, doing total body cleanse to keep me healthy. So it's just been a wonderful experience for me and keeping me healthy. So he's keeping me healthy so that I can go skydiving when I'm 100 years old. I'm 92 now. I have been skydiving 2 times in my life, at 80 and 90. And I plan to go again when I'm 100. So we have to keep me very healthy for that. I have done foot baths. I have done, we're currently doing acupuncture, and just his general approach to treatment, to diagnosing and treating, and I have been on the Beamer machine. And Dr. Sommers uses, other modalities for treating different symptoms that rear their ugly head at my age. Seems like there's some little thing always cropping up, and which can be unexpected, and we just attack it as it comes and take care of it through his different modalities. We talk about food, of course, all the time when I come in for my appointments. Very important, eating healthy, and I do eat as healthy as I can, going as organic as I can, and just staying away from all the toxins and additives and all that nonsense that's in our food supply today. I do a lot of reading, so I do have some background, but he's constantly educating me on what's best for my body, and perhaps also avoiding certain foods, and testing me for foods that I might be allergic to or reacting to. So absolutely, his guidance through the nutrition process is very helpful and ongoing.
How I came to know Dr. Sommers is I was having a digestive issue where I went to the hospital, got a diagnosis, and they were going to treat my symptoms and not the actual problem that I was having. Because I was asking, okay, well, how did that happen? What caused it? They said, I don't know, but we'll treat these symptoms. I wasn't happy with that answer. So I called a friend of a friend who knew someone holistic, right? Someone naturopathic, and they referred me to Scott Sommers. I called immediately. Luckily that night they were having a mini seminar. I went to the seminar, I got a little information, I did the free mini assessment immediately after, and I was blown away by the feedback that I got about what was going on with my own body. He knew more about what was going on with my body than I did, so that was amazing. Then he gave me a treatment with some natural supplements that's really helped me. It immediately started working, started decreasing my symptoms. By the time I knew it, I felt back to normal. And that's a good thing because I'm a martial arts instructor, and being out on the floor and then having digestive issues is kind of hard. So I was happy that everything's been addressed, and it's causing it to the core. What's the issue? And that's important to me. Because of that, I referred my whole family right away. Brought them in, and he treated my wife that was pregnant at the time, my son, who's now 10 years old, for asthma, my daughter, who was just having, teenage issues, but he's been able to treat my whole family, and my whole family is now living really optimally. We're much healthier, we're much happier. My wife had the best pregnancy she's ever had. My son, his lung capacity got sick recently, and because his lungs are much clearer now, his sickness didn't affect him. Usually he'd have asthma, he'd be on a like that, the mask, where take the medication for the asthma. My daughter's doing much better. She had a concussion at the time, actually. He treated her with different therapies, which really helped her a lot. My son, I brought him in at 4 days old, and Scott checked him out, made sure he was doing fine, and helped my wife with being able to provide him with nutrition. So it's just been an amazing experience, and I've been referring my friends and families to come and visit Scott to get healthy. So Dr. Sommers has taken care of my whole family, from my 4-month-old to my 10-year-old to my 17-year-old, my wife and myself personally as well. We all have individualized nutrition programs, and really what it's done for us is that we've all been able to reach optimal health, which is really what we're looking for. So I absolutely recommend Scott Sommers for anyone, any age.
Scott's my primary wellness physician. I love his approach to food as medicine, and that works for me and my whole personal philosophy on my personal wellness. We always have a choice to go to a Western medicine doctor, but I find that Scott's approach works better for me. I would prefer not to take medicines that are pharmaceuticals. And as I've been going to Scott, my energy level is very high, I feel great, and I feel good about how I'm following that program. The other thing is that I really appreciate about Scott is that he's constantly educating himself on new procedures and new philosophies, new research. So I rely on that, because as a consumer of health and health products, it's great to have somebody that's in the business, that's actually out reading the research and analyzing it from a professional level. Whereas myself as a consumer, it's so daunting, to do an internet search on some kind of a health philosophy or a new procedure, and you don't know if you're really getting true research or biased research. And so I rely and trust the offerings that Scott has given us. It's great.